This is who I'm working with today. Her name is Honda. She's a 4-year-old Rottweiler mix. She lives with my sister. She's had her for less than a month now. Actually, it has been a month because Honda came on my birthday. When we started out on our trip, she pulled excessively on the leash to the point where she was actually choking herself. So tonight when I walk her, I'll bring the body harness down. We went for a pretty long walk. We went from my sister's house. I'd say we must have been out for a half hour, and now we're returning, so probably be a 45-minute walk. She's not pulling as hard now because she's getting tired out. She's getting the amount of exercise that a dog of her size and energy level needs. And this is how Honda hugs people. She sits her butt in your lap. And then she turns over. What are you doing? Huh? You drooler. This is how you hug people. Huh? No, your nose is itchy. See the bald spot on her butt there? Yeah, that's your bald spot. She had a food allergy, and she was on a really crappy diet for, well, since the people that had her since she was 8 months old. She was on a crappy diet. Spent a lot of time outside. Her bald spot was actually a lot larger. Yeah, it's okay. Here you go. She's very sensitive about them being touched, but you can tell that reaction there is just like a please don't touch me, and then she sucks up. She's not vicious or anything. But she had a matching one on the other side which has completely grown back in. There's hair on that now. And she had a couple spots. Yeah, I'm going to look at your back, feel it. She had a couple really scabby dry spots on her back here too, which I don't really feel right now. But you can tell she's really submissive in that she's giving calming signals. I can feel part of her. Some of the scabs were there, but you're doing good, aren't you? No, that's the clock ticking. You're a good little dog. You're a good little dog. Here. Good girl. Do you want me to show your teeth? Or your lack of teeth? You can see she's a very submissive girl. She also has extra toes on her feet. She has them on both of her feet, which is actually a very common trait in Rottweilers. Right? Very common for Rottweilers. Alright, I'm going to look in your mouth. If she'll let me there. She's really upset about her teeth being shown, but she's getting a lot better. Eventually we'll be able to brush her teeth. That canine is sheared off. She's missing both lower canines. All upper incisors and all lower incisors. Nobody's exactly sure what happened to her, but in order to get that, yeah. Good girl, Honda. Good girl. I'm just going to show, see, in order to get teeth like that, where technically she doesn't have teeth. There's just, yeah, sorry, sweetie. You're a good girl. In order to have teeth like that, they have to be smashed out. And, ooh, sneezes. She wasn't hit by a car because her jaw, when you feel her jaw, that wasn't broken. So I figure somebody must have hit her with a pipe or a bat or something when she was younger. There was some pretty nasty neighbors around where she lived, so. Honda! Hurry! Hurry, hurry! That's the only command she knows is coming when called. You go have a snack and I gotta go back to my doggy and take her for a walk. It's a good day for walking dogs, isn't it? Good day for a walk? You're a good girl. This is her first time ever wearing a body harness. She's not pulling. When she pulls a little bit, she automatically stops. she's not pulling as hard. Right now she's pulling a little bit, but it's not that bad. First time with one on. She walks totally different. Hey, Honda. Honda, here. Here, here. Good girl. Just checking in on you. Let's go. Of course, it'll take her a little time to get used to walking with the harness. This harness is very different than with a collar because the hook's on between the shoulder blades instead of around the neck. Now, it's a lot better for her neck. She is pulling, but she's not pulling nearly as hard. And when I pull back, she stops a little bit. So I'm just going to take her down the road and see how she does. And here's Honda walking on a loose leash. She gets a little excited at times. I just pull back on her. As you can see, she went from strangling herself to walking on a fairly loose leash. Sometimes it's all in the equipment. Are you a wimpy girl? She's excited for her dinner. She just ran into one of the neighbor's dogs. He is a wire-haired pointer, German breed. Very big dog. She's almost the same size as he is. She loved it. She absolutely loved seeing him. Didn't you, Honda? Yeah, she's been doing really good. Now we're on super loose leash. Oh, here comes a truck. All right, over on the side. Stop. Stop, look at me. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Good girl. Now she's probably going to be a bit excited. No, she's not pulling too much. Where are you going? Where are you going? See, even with the excitement of seeing a truck, she's still walking on a very loose leash. And all I did to train her for the loose leash, she's not going to be perfect. This is her very first day of training. All I did was put a body harness on her. Because the reason why this dog is pulling, I believe to be she feels the pressure on her throat and she's trying to pull to get away from it. Here, she doesn't feel pressure. She's not compelled to try to pull away. She does not have that base survival instinct to get away from the pressure. Once in a while there's a little pressure on her chest. I just pull backwards on her. Or I'll let her get up, see? When she pulls, you see, she stopped and looked. All she needed to stop pulling on a leash was a body harness.